should be back. We should be back. Okay, I don't know. We're still fighting the same fight. It's still going on.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I have 2 points. So I can
Faith without deeds is
that.
worthless. I'll do it.
And that. And we can hose down.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak.
It will be done. You are done.
Nice. Okay. That. What's going on? Yep. Cassia took a hit there. Crippled. Okay. What is this? Ship's log encrypted, but at least entry has written in Godding. I, Inquisitor Uton Hall, captain of the black ship Monarch Spain, write this record. Wait. Okay. I, Inquisitor Uton Hall, captain of the black ship Monarchia's Bane, writes this record for the eyes of any faithful servants of the Emperor who may chance to read it. My vessel dutifully departed Terra to collect Imperium's rightful tithes from the loyal worlds, and then to return to Segmentum Solar with the thousands of cycles in our hold. Our mission was proceeding smoothly, but shortly after a warp jump, the incident occurred. The main confinement cell was the source of all insurrection. It was the holding site for an especially dangerous passenger who possessed high psychic potential and was known to incite disobedience in others. I do not know how he was able to free himself or how he summoned the forces of chaos to obey him. His psychic outburst spread rapidly across the entire vessel, sending other passengers into frenzy and causing them to attack my acolytes. I have given the order for the passenger holds to be purged and activated the automated intruder elimination system, but I have no doubt that this measure will be unsuccessful. Not wishing to surrender to Monarchia's Bane into the hands of these degenerate mutants, I have set a course to orbit a nearby planet. A slight deviant. Sooner or later, the deviant will return in the ship's drifting out of orbit and crash into the planet's surface. Keep the faith and exterminate any mercy in your soul. Master arm seal, carved seal belonging to senior officers, serves as a key to most important weapon stores. Collect all. Wait. Info. Voidsman, by the grace of the Emperor, you have been given the honor of serving a black ship of the Inquisition. You have been entrusted with a unique cargo, psychers, collected from all the Imperium worlds. As the right tide. Do not be deceived by their appearance. Every one of them is a dangerous mutant. Be strict with them. Be strict with the passengers, for that is how you safeguard the lives of yourself and your comrades. You must be blinded to tears and deaf to pleas. Listen to the passengers' conversation and report any groupings that form among them to the ship's confessor. Any group will be split into different holds to prevent coordinated revolt. Check for certain that passengers are eating all their rations. They contain tranquilizers intended to ensure yours, and your comrades' safety. Pay attention to any strange occurrence. Psychers corrupt come in many forms. Passengers that exhibit extraordinary abilities must be transferred to reinforced cells for solitary confinement. Do not engage in conversation with the passengers. Do not refer to them by name. Do not give them your possessions. Do not allow them to lose their fear of you. The fear is the key to your survival. Appear before the ship's confessor every month to have your purity and your thoughts checked. Remember that blasphemous psychers can play with the minds of real people. Keep your faith and follow these rules. Failure to observe any of them will be grounds for dismissal.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Unholy. The wearer grants 50% resistance to toxic. If the wearer is heretical, Votri, they also heal 1 wound per heretical rank each time they suffer toxic damage.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, that was an interesting encounter. I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie.
I always have a backup plan.
We had a chest here, yeah. Heavy armor. Tempestus Carapace. Ooh. Infernal pistol.
I always keep my options.
That is pretty much the creme de la creme of all weapons. If that makes sense. Or armor, sorry.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh yeah. We need to go here and jump over.
Unexpected result.
Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah, that's where we've already kind of gotten everything we needed, huh? Warden. Back to the ship! Back to the ship! Lord Captain, this Vox Martyr Otto Trolliman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instruction? The machine spirit of the vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnissiah with a proper nuclear funeral rite. Bomb the vessel. Let the dead follow the dead. Yeah, bomb the vessel. Oh, I got dogmatic. As you wish, Lord Captain. The power of your main battery should be enough to penetrate the glacier and evaporate the vessel completely. Yep. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Short and new routes. What do we have? Visit enemies of humanity. Okay. Begin scan. Focus light. Nothing. Promethium? We already have a fair amount of Promethium, honestly. Water world, pretty much. Nothing. Okay. You're faced with Chaos Worship. It seems their ship has been laying in wait here. The Vox Monster reports an incoming transmission. Accept the messages. A blood-curdling visual scream from the Vox caster deafens the officer on the bridge, frightened and pale. They cover their ears with their hands and carry on working. Today you shall die. Okay. Yeah, accepting transmissions from heretics is probably something really bad. So, yeah.
Hold fast! Our faith will be tested!
In the fire. Oh, we have a. How much health does that one? 180. How much? We have 130.
Make every shot count.
Nope. We're going that way. And we're going to let loose on you.
Salvo!
Guess that we can do. Release the
Torpedoes, away!
torpedoes. Going that way. Oh, fuck's sake.
Make every shot count.
What debuffs I have? Infernal fires. Interior of the ship suffers 5 to 10 damage each round. Reload all macro cannons.
Salvo!
Okay. Torpedoes. Go for my torpedoes. Okay. Infidel class. Infidel class. Okay, you are a nasty piece of shit, you know that, right?
All hands, prepare for acceleration. Coordinates set.
Yeah, no, we need to work on the small ones.
With the force of a supernova!
That's going straight for me and actually hitting me, yeah.
The void comes knocking.
At minimum effectiveness.
Yeah, I'm dead. Last save, when was that? Yeah, that care ship was nasty. Oh, it's in the beginning of the fucking combat. Of course it is. And that just massacres me. Yeah. Load game. That was 3 minutes ago. We're loading that. We cannot fight that. We cannot fight that. I'm nothing against, but I have nothing against bashing my head against a difficult opponent or a difficult map or something like that, but just we were so outclassed, so massively outclassed that yeah, no. that we couldn't do anything about that. That was just too much. So I'm actually going to take a small break. Are we doing the same thing? Strip the vessel of anything valuable and make sure to keep... No, we're just bombarding that shit. I want to look at the ship. We can upgrade certain things on it as well. Upgrades. Posts. We can increase hull incre... Let's just do that. How much health do we have now? 148. Okay. Yeah. No, short break. So, I'm back. Damn, it's fucking cold outside. Ooh. Not explore, that one explored. Okay, yeah. Okay. The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries a certain risk. Yeah, let's do it. Conduct the search. The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractum from under the debris. They suffered no loss and returned to the ship triumphant. Don't mind if I do. Plasteel? No, we're fine with Plasteel right now. So it is random, like what's on the planets and stuff like that. It's not set in stone what's on the planets, because is there a Chaos Fleet here now, or? Yeah, that's the Chaos Fleet. So we're just going to explore, and then we're just going to bail. I think certain planets are scripted, so to say, but certain planets are actually just random. Fine with Prometheum as well. Okay, we're getting out of here. I wanna. Do you think there's like shipboarding actions and stuff like that? I don't think so, but. The work beyond one substantial spoon. None of the deck officers on duty reported any incident. However, a strange discovery awaits the Lord Captain when he returns to his quarter. The bed was unmade, and impression of a head was still visible on the pillow. There was no other sign of intrusion. The guards were under oath that nobody entered the Lord's Captain. He materially releases us from the crypt this time. Janus colonies requiring. Yep. Okay, so Janus, what is going on there? Trophies, colony reward. Accept. The Lord Captain's presence is required. Janus is there, right? Is it? Death of the past. What's going on here now? Is there a fucking Eldar event going on? I don't know what's going on, honestly. That's of the past.
always keep your eye on the prize.
No, it wasn't here. Like, what's going on? Governor's estate, yeah. Sounds like can physically dodge attack, moving out of the effect to safety. Oh, I probably should have taken Jarlet instead of Henrik's. Keen hearing. It's been quite some these creatures started appearing in our settlement. The state is under control, your lordship. You're completely safe.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, let's talk to Atelius Quintus then. Your lordship speaking with... Okay. I thought he actually had some dialogues.
I always keep my options open.
Let's go into the mansion and see if we can actually have a conversation with someone. House Grantis had never inspired respect or trust. I doubt that it was they who brought the treasure servants into the state. Janus Noble, Janus Noble.
Keep your wits about you.
What's going on?
Let us not dawdle.
The fact that I clicked it away, was that the fact that it just removed it, or like what? Oh, if it is something stupid like that, I'm going to be pissed. Let's head back here.
Left in the dust.
So it's not in the mansion. Colonized Janus. Governor. Point of That has to be one of the most bullshit things. The event disappears when you click on it. No. That's fucking bullshit. That is just genuine fucking bullshit. It doesn't show you any information on it. It's just like... That is genuine fucking stupidity. No, that is genuinely fucking stupidity. And I don't have a save that goes back enough so I actually can be part of the event. Yeah, no, I'm... That's genuinely something that made me mad now. That is so fucking bad and so stupid. You don't show any event information on it, nothing like that. You just, if you click on it, it disappears. No, that is fucking insane. And we're going back to here. I was looking forward to it. Like, that's why I actually enjoy the game, because of all the events and stuff like that. That is what actually makes the game fun. The fact that they just get screwed over by the fact that you... Yeah, no. No.
Is there money to be made?
Excellent when you're following exchange strengthening technology. I had some questions. Okay. Show the data stake complementary the profit factor gained. Okay. Make a trade deal. No. Plasma, no. Awareness plus 10, already have that. Okay. We are headed over and getting Agatha her heavy bolter. Atrium. Um, 36. We're 34. 1500. Okay, that's going to push us up a fair bit. Iconoclast. No. Each enemy killed with a wearer's area attacks increase the damage of the wearer by 3 until the end of combat. Dark Visions. This hood grants the wearer a 10 plus bonus to willpower and damage to psychic and navigator powers. Inflict a minus 10 penalty to skill weapons. Okay. I need more profit factor. It's coming more and more down to like profit factor is more of a problem to get than it is to actually get the majority of the weapons and stuff. The reputation, because that you get constantly, it seems. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
We still have our carapace armor and stuff like that, yeah. I think Albert's actually going to get that. Then we can run the tactic of everyone swarm Albert as he throws as we throw a fire grenade on him. Radiant chestplate. Starting to get some nice stuff, I guess.
Join me in prayer.
And I guess I can't equip it either because heavy armor proficiency. And Uriel's being you, pretty much. Got on a few more things. No, that bothers me immensely. The fact that it kind of screwed us out of an event that looked interesting, just because. Let's head to Martyrs, and there was something we wanted from the Space Pirates. I remember that, and I kind of want to ask the bartender for rumors again, because that actually lights up certain things and of interest on the map that might actually be useful. So that's my way of thinking about it. Octavia, yeah. Welcome to Lord. What will it be? Can't be. You are Sigurd's the sister Agatha, the one who has the one who has the worst scum on the footfall shaking in their boots. The whole station is talking about you, and you're here in the flesh, in our humble massacres. Seek retribution against transgressors. No more I seek. Give me the latest. The latest is that there hasn't been a lot of drinking or of talking. Maybe I can give you something good another time. About the woman who started a gunfight up at the bar. Why are you so interested? You're looking into her. Octavia catches herself up on meeting your gaze and bows her head. Apologies, sir. Me and my big mouth. I guess this is why they broke my jaw so many times. She touches the implant. Octavia drops her voice. Yay, Yay's pretty great. She's made a name for herself here on Footfall. She's a woman who came from nothing. She follows the unwritten rule of this place. She doesn't walk all over weaker folk. She drinks like a fish to boot. There's a lot of a lot to respect. The sad thing is, it looks like she got on the wrong side of Vladim's, and since both of them, well, I guess all three of us have ties with Footfall Chapter, one of the most successful crime syndicates. Kalisbaka, there's no way out of this. Ye should get off Footfall while she still can. Better to lose her business than her life. Give me something strong. Octavia shown you an empty bottle. I'm sorry, sir. This was the last bottle of that year. What can I say? We're all feeling the burn of Footfall shipment problems. How's it going? Yep. I think I already fixed the problems though, right?
This Explorator is blessed with
Keep
multifunctionality.
your wits about you.
Let's have a talk with the Void Pirates.
What is it, rogue trader?
Welcome back. What kind of goods are you willing to buy? Tech is always the best. If it's broke, no sweat, we'll fix it or take it apart. And if you score something so nasty that your fussy everyday traders won't even look at it, fear not. Just bring it over. Leave it to me and my boys find the right buyer. Handling sacred technology is by the layperson uninitiated in the Omnissiah's priesthood is category 8 blasphemy. Indiscriminate evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit Old Russie has been recorded for use in future judicial process. Do you mean to threaten me, Tech Priest? Well, then I'll keep a record of this conversation too. I wonder which of us will feel the harshest hand of justice first. Will it be me, standing in change before your brethren, or you standing in the airlock before my boys? Let's see what you have to offer. Okay, so we have serrated greatsword. Nothing really fancy. We have a staff of endless fire. But they're so expensive though. We need to get some kind of
I always keep my
income.
options open.
We need some kind of income, but I don't know how to actually get that.
Is there money to be made?
Dream and stories. It says we have a quest here. Did we get paid for the fuel we gave? Right? Leaflet is our time. Okay. Let's head over to the Tech Priest again. Engine servitor, combat servitor. If I show tradable, that's 17,000. That might put us up to like this combat manipulator. When the wearer uses a non-attack consumable, e.g. stimulant medkit, it counts as an attack for a different type than previous attacks for the purpose of versatility. Haywire grenade. Yeah. The body glove grants the wearer 20% dodge enemies with perception lower than the wearer's. Base armor property plus dodge. Range attack. Okay. Deadly repeater. Okay. Let's head back to the ship. Collect. Leave. What are we going to do, honestly? What are we going to do? What is on the list to do? We need to take a look at our spacefaring friends here in the system as well. Because actually getting something from them might actually be good. Few can claim to have survived the encounter with the Xenos, and even fewer to have struck a friendship with them. Yep. Camera plating protects the vessel from harm, negates 5 points of damage for each side. Repulsor. What do we have that actually? 4-shot Archaeotech macro cannon, 4-shot 27 damage. Okay. Pattern torpedoes. Torpedo tubes capable of firing 4 short burning melta torpedoes. 27 damage warhead. Plasma torpedoes. Military. Okay. Along with a low acceleration and braking. Okay. I guess we are actually not heading to Gamma. Then we're heading to our home planet, I guess. You know what? We are going to jump over there. Visit this system and have a look at what we have here. Because why not? That is unknown ship. Adamantite. We actually have a fair bit of adamantite. Xenotech. Yeah. Xenotech. Augur anomaly. Augur's anomaly. Yep. Let's see what we find here. Bottomless pit. Servitors, mechanical part, quiet wearing. You visited half the optional locations. Okay. Save game. Save. Remember.
Oh, Terra knows. Many of the household items and devices on board are simply not designed for your build and strength, my Lord Ulfar.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, let's head over here first then.
This is intriguing. Just as I planned.
The surface is covered in countless scratches and you can discern some logic in them. Someone began by scratching strange symbol but then defaced them, adding extra marks and lines. Rudimentary tools and devices now covered with layers of dirt.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The machine god grants me insight.
Good.
Keep your wits about you.
Inside the containers, remnants of stones, ferrocrete, dispensing black spots surrounding by the structure of sorts. Okay.
I always have a
Take
backup
heed,
plan.
rogue trader.
Data slate.
Operation successful.
Okay. These ancient commentators are long dead. Despite this, they are covered in machines, are still intact. It seems unlikely that the inner part were ruined elementals, so it could still prove useful. Numerous ropes and cables end abruptly at the edge of the pit, vanishing into a gathering darkness. Inscriptions.
That's how it's done.
Barely noticing the words, shaky handwriting, touch the dark and the dark will accept you. Yeah, about that. The darkness swirls beneath your feet. Avoid impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit. No wailing, no wind, no rustle, no dust. Examine the pit. The bright day cannot pierce the darkness laying over the slopes. The longer you look into the depths, the stronger the feeling grows. The darkness isn't just an obscene absence of light. It's something immeasurably vast, endless, capable of reaching the furthest star and swallowing the galaxy through sheer force of will. You avert your gaze. Henrik peers into the darkness, into the depths of the pit. You feel the touch of otherworldly chill. The interrogator arches his eyebrow. Whatever this is, phenomena may be, there is no warp within it. Lean over and stretch your hand into the darkness. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy, entangled, and answering your invitation for contact. It seeps through your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelops you, but these feelings are not your own. The willpower test. Each step you take takes a tremendous effort. It feels as if you're being smothered by the inside, grinding your very being into dust to a point where your heart just might jump out of your chest, but you stubbornly continues walking until the alien thoughts releases you and the illusion immediately falls away. Yep.
I always keep my options open.
We're not going down there, that's for sure.
Is there money to be made? What's a peculiar thing?
Thank you.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Well, let's get out of here. Fuck that shit. Don't mind if I do. Yes. Some scum saving, but not really. The report shows a rogue trader in the permanent cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing an interstellar sextant, a cargo ship belonging to one of the Footfall's wealthiest trader. It looks like the pirates have bitten off more than they can chew. And now they've been forced to drag the ship to scheduled place where they can plunder it undisturbed. Attack the pirates. As soon as they see you, an escort ship charges into battle at once, while the captive sextant powers up its warp engines, unless the rogue trader interrupts the preparation for the warp raid. The cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of immaterium, along with the riches it's carrying. Send all available forces to intercept the interstellar sextant. Don't let it get away. Yeah. Need to actually.
Litany ordnance rings out across our decks.
Engage the engines! Fire at will. Macro cannons, open fire!
What?
Let the void sort them out. Let them taste our fury. Macro cannons, open fire!
Cobra class destroyers I can deal with.
Helmsman, take us in. Salvo! With the force of a supernova! Make every shot count. Engage the engines.
Oh, it's just... That's the one we want to use, yeah.
Salvo! Make every shot count. Macro cannons, open fire.
That goes
Make
into
every
you.
shot count.
That goes into
Fire
you.
at will.
That goes into
Let them
you.
taste our fury.
And that goes
Make
into
every
you.
shot count.
And we're going to set
Keep
you
up
off
the
there.
pressure.
We've taken out one. That one is going down as well. Our main focus is actually that one. I don't care about that one. If we get the shots to it, yeah, great, but honestly, other than that, no. I don't think we can deal 100 damage to it though. Say that, but maybe. Don't fly into the torpedo now. Okay, we're just going to hunt down that guy then.
Let them taste our fury.
Maybe I should have moved in a different way to actually go for them in the cluster, but yeah. Okay, so it left the interstellar sextant alone. Great. Come on. And it's right in front.
Salvo! Launch batteries. Volley! All hands prepare for acceleration.
Mistakes were made. Massive mistakes were made.
Macro cannons. Open fire. Salvo!
Yeah, let's try that. I don't think it's going to help us that much though.
Restore the shield before it's too late. The vessel's on the brink.
Yeah, we might actually die here. No, the torpedoes can't catch us.
Make every shot count. Macro cannons, open fire! Let the void sort them out. Helmsman, take us in.
That thing where we just... Oh, increase the range on it? Can that reach? Ooh, we just out of reach for it. Okay. We
Let
can
them
just
taste our
bomb them
fury.
then.
Salvo! All hands, prepare
Okay.
for acceleration.
You're just out
Let
of
them
reach.
taste our fury.
Just out of reach. Damn it! That
Macro
we
cannons,
can now
open
unload
fire.
on here. Oof.
Another victory
Nice.
for the Von Valancius dynasty.
Starbreaker lance weapon. Medium dorsal lance. Okay. Short range, medium range. Fired 2 shots, dealing 14. Dealing. Okay, so it's a tiny bit better than what we have. Oof. I was a bit too close for comfort. Space combat is something I still need to get a hang of, I guess. Yeah, repair it, no question about it. Yeah, dorsal lance, there, yeah. Let's head towards the main quest, like re-establishing the Rogue Trader Dynasty quest. When the officer arrives on the bridge during the warp jump, he found on-duty officer in the state of utter confusion. They claim they have been receiving orders from the bridge for several minutes, ordered authorized by the Rogue Trader. But Lord Captain has been absent. Curiously, the orders has been signed by late Theodora von Valancius, and through thorough investigation, Detective Breach attributed the strange incidents to the whims of the machine spirit. The ship left a hostile inventory and returned to real space. Yep. Lotia Passage, we've been there, okay. That's going to be on one of our main routes, I presume we're doing that. Visit. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of Von Valancius dynasty is finally at an end. Dragonus is straight ahead. We received countless greetings. Your subject would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant's captain taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dragonus race to send you priceless welcoming gift, hoping to buy your favor and make an impression on the Rogue Trader. Tell Dragonus the Rogue Trader is coming home. It will be done, Lord Captain. Lord Captain, I would be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dragonus. I can personally introduce Achilles Schlander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dragonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Voxcast ends with a click. Intriguing surface topography. It is possible that the molten rock on the mantle poured out consequence of natural cataclysm or collision with a celestial body. Adeptus Mechanicus ship. Why is that the Adeptus Mechanicus ship? Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Tarson delegation intend to board our ship and gain the audience of your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intended not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the latency. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servant of the Omnissiah have ignored our requests. Such arrogance had hardly trivial. It rather appears to be a part of their intimidation tactic. Receive the delegation. They may indeed be here on important business. It will be done, Lord Captain. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Pascal is premature and obvious. Cassia, Alba. Yeah, we're going this route. The fact that I need a party is the thing that is a bit off-putting, so we might actually have a fight on our hands. I don't really like fighting the Adeptus Mechanicus, but it's also, we have the option to fight them, feels like. A group dressed in crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You note that the group is monolithic. Some of its members are heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad with battle armor. The others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 27, whom you've encountered on Footfall. Trason, the enormous tech priest, points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald Servoskull marks it with an emblem of the cog. Follow his wake. They blare shrill. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in the forge. For rust begest rust. Pascal Human is in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You're under arrest. The humble servant of the Omnissiah turns to you. Diplomacy engage, announcing that the Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apology, would like to inform you of necessary conducts of the operation. Detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the rogue's trader's territory. Study the two tech priests on Mars. You identify a rare armor on enormous tech priest. Is wearing a secular plate mechanized suit. It's carried the imprint of many battles and marking that announces its status as a relic. Some of the armor damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. The silver of its flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then convulsively shake the tech priest's body. A painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point at not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over to his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Who are you? A burst of chattering Servoskull hastens to translate their master's mighty binary howl, an instrument of Omnissiah's authority to punish and exact vengeance known known by the delegation Trasun Human. Identification code recognize and confirm the units are who they declare themselves to be. On what charges are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world Kiva Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of the servants of Omnissiah. The deafening roar of the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood coming. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds and blares his vox. In contrast to Pascal, quietly and coldly, you are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logic conclusions questionable. The statement is false. Tech brother Terson is willing to undergo holy torture determined, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive for data and analysis unit, calling it itself Pascal Human. We have informed that you implicit, having learned that you are a member of a retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of Rote de Van Valencius. We have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Wait a minute, what? Point at the Furiosan service of Domina. Do you have any proof that this tech priest is he who he claims he to be? I'm not handing over Pascal on this unless I see evidence. Let's get to the bottom of this matter together. What do you say about this, Pascal? Replies firmly in his vox crackling with a hint of indignation. I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrades. My cognitive purity vows are never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am a true Magos explorer who explorer Hanumana, and I'm not guilty. False tech priest deep gutter roar blends with the service called high-pitched whine. False witness. Point at the furious servant of the Omnissiah. Do you have any proof? Does this big fella have to roar? Negative. Upon completing his sanctification process, Tech Brother Terson bowed, modifies it in grammatic augmentic algorithm in order to never desecrate, sully, tarnish his mouth, Vox cognitive process with flesh speaking. Mine is pure binary tongue that preserves only the true and shuns the scrap data. Do you have... Wait a minute, what is happening on Kiva Gamma? That planet belongs to me. According to the wanted interception data and the planet fabricated sensor made incorrect blasphemous modifications to the manufacturing working processes, which qualifies as a lapse in sacrilege. And Adeptus Mechanicus are hereby officially notifying Homeland of having commenced an investigation operation to remove fabricated sensor QB stand for estimated time of completion 3.7 solar years. Our data suggests that the unit which used Magus explored a human identification coordinates performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array and introduced data deemed to be scrap code in its operation. The fact points to this unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Cubius Delphim. Are you saying this bloodthirsty Hulk is a saint? I'm not handing unless I see evidence. Let's get this into the bottom of this together. Request approved. Ready to cooperate in cooperative mode. Tarzan gives you a hearty look and lets a howl of wrath out. Archive. Tech brother Tarzan approves layman's participation in the investigation search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in the favor of House Valencia's representative participation request. I think you and I should continue this discussion in private. The big shop is creating friction. Pascal has accompanied me on my travels for a while now, and I can swear he is not a criminal. Yeah. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Terzan's consent to the cooperation of Representative von Valencia's dynasty in the investigation process. Sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse help from a layperson. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus, that grind down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. Pascal freezes, but the green sparkle lights up his visor. He extends his hand towards Terzan and replies in a clang. Let the cycle be discontinued. You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his Vox and Trisons. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up once blindingly, and the wound armored Leviathan lets out a defeated roar of pain. Attention, priority notification. Service unit Kappa Fred supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command retreat and re-initiate negotiations. Heretic Pascal, I will wreak punishment on you in the name of Deus Mechanicus. Why?
I'll make an example out of you!
Your Emperor won't save you!
We don't have any more reinforcement coming from them here or something like that. No, we do not. Okay, great. Okay, so we are just going to start by slowly but surely whittling them down, I guess, then.
My vow is to serve. I reverence you, machine
Okay, Agatha next.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse. This is my faith without deeds is worthless.
Just a minor setback.
Get me a target. The Inquisition sends their regards. Let's see to it. Scorn the pain.
Okay.
Who,
Start with
if not
that.
me? I won't stand for it.
That.
It's
Pop
as good
that.
as done.
Pop that.
I'll make it happen.
And now let's just fucking blast them.
I'll see to it personally. Best defense is a good offense.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. So another one of the shots.
Who if not me? On it. It's as good as done.
One down. All fairly low. Okay, Cassia, then the Servitor.
I'll
know
make
what?
it happen.
Takes a grenade.
Another enemy down.
High momentum.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Reduce to dust! I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Oh, Pascal again. Reload.
As the Emperor
Pop that.
commands, I act. This is unacceptable. I'll do it.
Pop that. And then
Doubt is for the weak.
let the gun blaze, so to say. Yeah.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I won't object to it.
Yeah.
Vengeance will be swift.
I'll see to it personally. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
No, on that one as well.
I refuse. Accept your lot.
I missed?
Who, if
Why is it
not
I
me?
miss every time I use the single target on this guy?
Isn't this a job for the Sirs?
Oh, it's within 3. Okay, yeah. That's good to... really good to know.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I am a navigator, not a servitor. If only that were possible.
Okay, I guess it's...
If I
you
may.
then.
It will be done.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Navigate all including extra with additional movement.
Indeed.
Thunder Slam.
Cleanses the body.
High momentum.
I'll do it.
Reload.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay. Get the fight. Guess the
But
fight
of course,
continues here.
Lord Captain.
Henrik's getting his
I
ass
won't
beaten
object
again, I
to it.
guess.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. For the throne's glory. Let's see to
Oh,
it.
come on.
Naturally.
have a feeling that we're not going to be that happily received after fighting for our life there. Requesting concession of hostility. Punch, help your brother. Help your brother. The unit that is causing is dead, has been disabled. This material access is beyond restoration or reuse of spare parts. After a pause, Pascal bows his head in binaric. Requiem pours out of his beside his misconception. He was a servant of the Omnissiah. Pascal, what have you done to Trasin? Pascal confused reply comes out. Unable to fulfill request. Omnissiah granted me the epiphany and I muted the main machine spirit that was filling Trasin's mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on the Rykad Menoris, where I was appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. Decision. I'm sorry I had to kill your comrade. I also regret having a negative assumption of this event. Assessment. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accuses the unit identified as Pascal Human as a criminal theft of unique identification code. Unlike the tech brother Terzen, I am not authorized to immediate arrest execution the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. Pierce's voice through the Vox Sins is overwhelming than Trasen's roar. Tech brother Trasen and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that bested them. The judgment was rash, erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs. I request that Trasen Hagman, neural augment, mechanical, cybernetic substitute of biological for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. As astonished Techbrid looks on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts augments from his skull. His movements are precise as they are respectful. Listen in silence. With each word, Pascal grows more powerful. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarzan was in. His unbridled pain-spurred faith intimidated you. Yet you were silent, reserved, stopped you from raising your voice to proclaim the machine spirit which his mind had merged with was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that the comprehension is the true path of knowledge. Yet, procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There's a clang of Opticon's knee presses into the floor. The crimson hooded are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring from Pascal's visor shimmers static, creeping back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, Tech brother. Pascal, there is one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? I decided to stain my words of excrement for the armamentum on the loss of internal and external functional verse IV my analysis deemed appropriate. What's the reason for the act of gene fluctuation? It's been a long time since the world of Messiah of discontinued were last spoken openly over public communication bans. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he did not forget after all. The Messiah of discontinued. How that referred to Amarant. The Messiah of discontinuing. Messiah, is that referred to Amarant? Following Archmagod Amarant partial removal from the chain of command that was authorship attributed on the series of ceremonious on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the Cognis fleet. In fact, a title used by many in the times past. Is Amarant teachings not heretical? This statement is far contrary on what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The fleet's supreme conclave never issued an official statement on the decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly support Archmagus Amarant views and disappeared were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Do you know where Amarant is now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagus Amarant since the incidents on the Arch Mechanicus Hemerantico, which leads to presumed destruction and disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on Hermanico incident. The vessel was blessed Amarant's base of operation. Is it lost? Pascal's voice filled with anxiety. Were you his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagus Amarant and was never a member of his flock disciplined retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspires in me deep respect for him, for trust in him. I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved. Data received provide a basic for calling a fallen Techplanetarian's hypothesis into question, out of respect due to lack of authority to indict followers of the Messiah's discontinuing. We will not proceed with the detain arrest termination. Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Omnicom. Now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa Fred supply line delegation is leaving Dragonus. Express gratitude for their hospitality ceasefire and proclaim its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing regular function. The tech print looks over Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. We're not getting any gear, anything from that. War Sword. How much better is that axe than the one you currently have, Pascal? It's the exact same as the one you had before, isn't it? Yep. Too bad. Was hoping for maybe an upgrade. Guess not. You know what? We're going to end it here today. I want to wish everyone a good night, and I hope I see you. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Good night.